You know, when I had those times with grandma and grandpa, you know, when I fat food their head or massage their feet, those were the times when I was able to share, like, the circumstances and situations that they perceived throughout the household that I was involved in, and why my actions were those actions. You know, because at that time, when they're perceiving something that you've done, you can't explain yourself. You know, at that time, you have to. If grandma says, "Suha boy, be quiet." You know what I mean? You can't go, "Mom, can I just share with you why that happened?" Not yet, not yet. And I respect all that, but I was one of those kids, man, that always had to share my side of the story, whether I was right or wrong. For what? So that way it probably won't have to happen again. You know what I mean? That's what I was like thinking in my mind, like, well, if I share with you, it probably won't happen again. Or if I share with you why, you can finally feel that maybe it was truly not my fault, but I reacted this way because, you know, I end up mirroring their behavior. But I was allowed as mirroring their behavior, you know? So everything in life, I believe, has its own special place and timing. And the way I was able to do it, even though my grandma might have fell asleep listening, my grandpa might have fell asleep listening, it's okay as long as I was able to get it out. So now, as a grown man, ever since Facebook was out for years, long time ago, all my homies on the block were like, "Yeah, man, get on it, bro, it's cool." I said, "Nah, I don't need to do that." Then when I started writing letters to my grandma after she passed away, I said, "Wow, this is a good place to do testimonials. This is a cool library for me. This is a cool diary of my life, the book of acronym, my name, Peter, you know, and my growth and things like that, and things that I need to self-correct, things I need God to help me help self-correct, things that as I travel around the world, the awareness of things that can actually be accomplished by man, you know what I mean, along with God." Because when every time when someone wants to go buy that Benz, and they've been in the church for 40 years, whatever, they get that Benz. They don't go and just wait for God and all of a sudden have that Benz pop up in their front yard. When they have a birthday party, wedding, Christmas, they put hands together and do it. You know, so I was thinking, wow, okay, let's use that logic here. And plus they're emphasizing how the children should be protected over and over again. So how come child trafficking is not eliminated from this world? So I started studying how this could possibly be a potential goal, knowing the resources between all these different factions of spiritual groups that have millions of followers, if not billions, and have billions, if not trillions of dollars. You know, but for you to get, I'm not trying to go and like have people just think that's the only route to resolve something like that of child trafficking, but bring awareness in terms of like, wow, if it's mentioned in the Bible so much, why is it not being done? How come this not prioritized? How come this and that? You know what I mean? But they keep gaining this, they keep gaining that, they keep gaining, they keep benefiting. But let's put that as a priority. So, you know, the next level of things is that you may share it, you know, and you may see that it's not applied in the world, and you may wonder why, you know, but that has a particular avenue that you have to direct that in, and has a particular time to direct that in, and a particular tone and style, you know, so therefore embracing people will always be number one, where they get out of the result of anything you may say, you know, as accepting people completely as they are. You know, but that was my goal in terms of like, wow, I could write testimonies on here on this Facebook stuff. I didn't open up no accounts until that happened, you know. Then I was like, wow, and it's touching where I could spill my heart here, you know, for the world to see. And I'm not looking at like, wow, how come no one didn't like it? Forget all that. You're lost. I'll be lost if I was using it for that. And plus, if you really want to gain monetary, you know, compensation, there's a route and investment direction to go. You you know. Or you could be like my Samoan friend that drops 40 videos and she gets 30 million views, she gets 20 million views, and she care less about being monetized. I said, dang, you know, you can help your whole family in Samoa. You know what I mean? You can help this and help that, you know, but if she doesn't place that's a priority, you know, that's beautiful in her, man. That's sharp, even though she needs the money. But go look it up. Who could drop less than 40 videos and get a following like that? She don't have a following. She has the views and the likes up into the 3 million, 5 million for one video, and she only posted 40 under that account. So that's pretty good, you know what I mean? Like, for her to get monetized, she's a natural without having to reach out to people. And her style was this: I'm gonna do old school karaoke that we saw in the 70s, 80s, and I'm gonna have the background singing Samoa. And I looked it up, there's not even 500,000 mixed races of Samoans. I thought there was 1 million, but there's not. There's like 350,000 or something like that in the whole entire world. So the world is liking her and viewing it, you know, because a small population, 350,000, no more than 400,000, including everyone. Guamanians, I think it's less than 300,000. We're even less than that, you know, like, look it up, you know, mixed races, any form of trace of Samoan blood mixed with any nationality, we're counting all that. Any trace of, and it's still not in the millions. Filipinos, look that up. You know what I mean? I think over 50 million, 100, they're up. You know what I mean? Now you know why United States, when they try to colonialize them, you know why United States didn't allow them to vote or vote for Congress or anything like that? Because a Filipino won't be in the White House, buddy. Straight up. They will unite their people. That's why they're no longer territory of the United States no more, because they united. You know what I mean? Big time. They didn't have China come in. They didn't have all these places. They united themselves. Learning off of Vietnam, learning off of Afghanistan, learning off of everybody. And they did it. Good for them. Independence. You are your own destiny. No need for outside influence. The only outside influence you want is within, and that's God.